Enterprise accounting software. Buyer's guide in today's fast-paced business environment. Selecting the right enterprise accounting software is crucial for maintaining financial accuracy, compliance, and operational efficiency. As organizations grow in complexity, manual bookkeeping becomes increasingly error-prone and inefficient. The landscape of accounting technology has evolved dramatically, offering solutions tailored to various industries and company sizes. From cloud-based platforms to AI-driven analytics tools, modern accounting systems are designed to streamline processes, reduce costs, and provide real-time insights into an organization's financial health. Evaluating your business needs before choosing software. Selecting the appropriate accounting software begins with a thorough evaluation of your organization's current financial operations and future goals. Understanding these factors ensures that you choose a solution aligned with both immediate requirements and long-term scalability. A critical first step involves identifying key pain points within your existing accounting procedures. These may include slow data entry, frequent reconciliation errors, or difficulties generating timely reports for stakeholders. Consider how many users will require access to the system and whether they need mobile capabilities for remote work environments. Scalability features such as user limits, storage capacity, and integration options become essential when anticipating growth. Assess your firm's compliance needs by reviewing regulatory requirements specific to your industry and location. Some regions mandate strict audit trails or tax reporting protocols that must be supported by your chosen platform. User base size. Determine how many accountants, CFOs, auditors, and other relevant personnel will use the software regularly. Data security standards. Ensure encryption methods meet government regulations applicable to sensitive financial information handling. Integration compatibility. Check if third-party applications used daily, like payroll services or CRM systems, are compatible with potential candidates. Cloud-based versus on-premise solutions. Which fits best? One fundamental decision centers around deployment type, opting for cloud-hosted versus locally installed accounting packages. This choice significantly impacts cost structure, accessibility, and maintenance responsibilities. Cloud-based platforms offer several advantages, including automatic updates, reduced IT overhead, and seamless collaboration across teams regardless of geographical locations. However, concerns over internet dependency and potential vulnerabilities remain valid considerations. On-premise installations grant full control over hardware infrastructure but come at higher initial investment costs along with ongoing technical support demands from internal staff or external vendors alike. Determine which option aligns better with organizational priorities regarding flexibility versus control while weighing associated expenses against expected benefits over time periods ranging from 3 years up through 10 years depending upon projected usage patterns. Core features every enterprise should look for in their accounting system to maximize return on investment from any new implementation project. Focusing on core functionalities proves vital during selection phases. These foundational elements form pillars supporting overall performance metrics related to productivity gains achieved post-adoption. An ideal enterprise-grade application should facilitate accurate recording transactions via automated mechanisms, reducing human input errors common among traditional spreadsheets. Real-time tracking abilities help detect discrepancies early, preventing larger issues later down roadways filled with unforeseen complications waiting just beyond horizons. Built-in reporting modules enable generation customizable dashboards displaying KPIs relevant specifically towards strategic objectives set forth annually by senior management teams responsible guiding enterprises toward prosperous futures built upon solid financial groundings established firmly now rather than uncertain tomorrows looming ahead ominously. Multi-currency support becomes indispensable feature particularly useful global companies operating internationally, managing currency fluctuations effectively without needing additional plugins or extensions added externally onto primary framework already selected. Earlier stages planning process. Critical considerations when comparing different vendors and products. Variety exists amongst available offerings, making comparison challenging task requiring careful attention paid. Each criterion considered essential, determining final outcome after exhaustive research conducted thoroughly before arriving. Decisions impacting entire departments reliant heavily upon reliable functioning tools. Day-to-day activities. Customer reviews serve invaluable resource helping identify strengths, weaknesses particular brand might possess compared others. Competing fiercely. Market space occupied currently by multitude players vying share. Customers seeking best possible match their unique scenarios encountered everyday life. Running successful businesses worldwide. Pricing models vary widely. Some charge monthly subscriptions, whereas alternative approaches utilize annual licenses requiring upfront payments followed periodic renewals, ensuring continued service provision uninterrupted manner. Beneficial. Maintaining consistent workflows. Unaffected sudden changes. Policy affecting continuity. Operations critically dependent. Stability provided consistently. Reliable sources. Information trusted implicitly by professionals relying them. Daily routines. Sales representatives often present attractive introductory offers, enticing prospects signing contracts quickly. However, caution advised examining fine print terms, conditions, possibly hidden fees lurking behind glossy presentations promising utopian visions rarely matching reality. Experienced practitioners know well firsthand, having navigated similar waters previously. Implementation strategies for successful adoption of new systems. Planning phase preceding actual installation plays pivotal role influencing success rates realized following transition period involving migration. Historical records. Digital formats. Compatible newly adopted architecture ensuring minimal disruption. Normal course affairs carried out simultaneously alongside upgrades occurring background unnoticed until fully integrated smoothly without hiccups disrupting routine tasks performed routinely throughout working days, weeks, months, leading eventually stable state characterized. Optimal utilization. Resources allocated strategically according plan. Developed collaboratively. Cross-functional teams representing diverse backgrounds. Expertise levels necessary addressing multifaceted challenges. Inherent complex transformations undertaken boldly yet thoughtfully. Data migration requires meticulous preparation. Mapping legacy databases. Fields corresponding columns. Tables defined. Schema design documents produced. Developers, architects involved. Creation frameworks utilized going forward. Shaping database structures guiding future developments. Expanding functionality, organically responding evolving needs. Continuously changing landscapes governed. Dynamic forces reshaping expectations. Regularly revisited, reassessed periodically, adjusting strategies accordingly. Staying agile, adapting swiftly emerging trends, shaping direction. Industries broadly. Training programs customized according roles, responsibilities. Individuals assuming duties post-deployment ensure proficiency required. Performing assigned functions efficiently, accurately, minimizing learning curves. Frustratingly steep slopes deterring adoption, negatively impacting morale. Enthusiasm initially high energy, positive momentum generated excitement surrounding fresh opportunities unlocked through technological advancements revolutionizing ways work accomplished traditionally. Laboriously manually intensive efforts replaced streamlined, automated procedures, saving countless hours previously consumed tedious repetitive chores. Ongoing support encompasses troubleshooting assistance resolving unexpected glitches arising inevitably despite rigorous testing completed prior launch dates scheduled officially marking commencement phases transitioning old systems newer alternatives, gradually replacing outdated methodologies obsolete practices deemed inefficient unsustainable given contemporary standards excellence demanded modern era characterized rapid innovation constant evolution pushing boundaries redefining possibilities limitless. Leveraging advanced analytics to enhance financial insights. Modern accounting suites extend beyond basic record-keeping capabilities, providing powerful analytical engines capable of extracting meaningful patterns hidden within vast datasets, accumulated naturally through regular business cycles repeating themselves predictably forming foundation upon which intelligent predictions can made reliably forecasting outcomes-based sound mathematical principles applied correctly yielding results trustworthy enough informing critical choices affecting destinies organizations globally interconnected digitally. These advanced tools allow identification anomalies, deviations, normative behaviors, suggesting investigations further explore underlying causes, potentially uncovering fraud schemes concealed cleverly beneath surface-level appearances, misleading untrained eyes unable discern subtle clues pointing toward irregularities warranting closer examination under scrutiny. Professional investigators trained detecting signs suspicious activity using sophisticated techniques honed decades experience field. By integrating machine learning algorithms, predictive modeling features enhance ability anticipate cash flow shortages, enabling proactive measures mitigating risks beforehand instead reacting crises already occurred, damaging reputations financially. Ruining ventures prematurely ended due poor planning, mismanagement, resources improperly allocated, prioritized incorrectly, resulting catastrophic failures avoidable had foresight exercised properly from beginning stages. Projects launched. Customizable report templates empower users, generate visualizations illustrating relationships, variables contributing profitability, margins revealing areas improvement, optimization opportunities, ripe harvesting increasing returns. Investments poured carefully monitored, tracked closely, utilizing transparent mechanisms exposing true nature, expenditures, allocations demonstrating value delivered, measured objectively, quantifiably, assessed fairly without bias, favoritism skewing perceptions. Artificially inflating figures, misleading decision-makers, believing falsehoods propagated deliberately, intentionally. Ensuring compliance and security with modern accounting platforms with stringent governmental mandates governing data privacy protection, increasingly prevalent concern demanding heightened vigilance, implementing robust safeguards defending sensitive materials, vulnerable breaches, exploitation, cyber threats, prowling dark corners, cyberspace, searching easy targets, careless negligence, lax security protocols, insufficiently maintained, poorly configured defenses leaving doors open, intruders slipping past barriers erected hastily without considering implications, consequences, actions taken lightly, seemingly inconsequential moments overlooked during setup configuration phases. Compliance extends beyond mere data encryption, encompassing adherence-specific legal frameworks, applicable jurisdictions where entities operate, necessitating awareness, laws varying regionally, requiring adjustment, settings, configurations, ensuring alignment, expectations, authorities monitoring, enforcing rules strictly upheld without exception, allowing loopholes exploited, malicious actors aiming cause harm, destabilize operations, disrupt continuity, jeopardize credibility, standing hard won earned. Painstakingly cultivated over years, dedicated, building trust relationships, clients, partners, stakeholders, invested fortunes, future prosperity. Regular audits performed internally, externally, verify integrity, controls effective, detecting gaps, deficiencies remediated promptly, strengthening foundations upon which confidence rests, knowing every measure implemented, genuine effort, safeguarding interests protected diligently without compromise, sacrificing quality assurance, reliability, sacrifice, chasing quick fixes, temporary relief, ignoring long-term repercussions, inevitable aftermath, neglect, oversight, critical components, vital, sustaining. Healthy ecosystem thriving sustainably, indefinitely. Implementing multi-factor authentication layers adds another dimension, defense strategy, thwarting unauthorized access attempts even if credentials compromised through phishing attacks, social engineering tactics, manipulating unsuspecting victims, clicking links, downloading attachments containing malware payloads designed infiltrate networks, extract confidential details, transmitted securely, encrypted channels protected, advanced cryptographic techniques, resistant decryption attempts, and less. Possessing immense computational power, unlikely achievable, realistically foreseeable future barring breakthroughs, quantum computing rendering current protections obsolete overnight. Finding the right balance between cost and value in software selection while budget constraints influence purchasing decisions substantially. Equating price solely value proposition proves erroneous approach, likely leading regrettable selections, costing dearly, correcting mistakes, costly corrections difficult undo once implemented, permanently embedded systems becoming integral parts. Operations cannot easily discarded, abandoned without significant disruption, penalties incurred, severing contractual obligations, binding agreements signed, legally enforceable documents carrying weight, considerable importance, not trifled with, carelessly disregarded. Evaluate lifetime costs, incorporating licensing fees, training expenses, implementation charges, ongoing maintenance, subscriptions, rather fixating initial acquisition price alone, misleading perception, affordability, masking hidden burdens. accumulating silently, creating debt burden, eventually surpassing supposed savings, derived cheaper alternatives lacking essential features, hindering productivity, diminishing returns achieved, initial promise. Free trials serve excellent way gauge usability, satisfaction levels, experiencing first-hand functionalities, promised marketing materials, contrasting real-world application scenarios, differing sometimes vastly, creating disconnect, expectations, realities necessitating realistic assessments, balancing desires, practical limitations imposed by finite resources, constrained budgets, tight schedules demanding efficient allocation, maximizing utility gained from limited capital, invested wisely, prudently, rather squandered recklessly. Vendor reputation matters greatly, affecting reliability, longevity, partnerships formed, trusting providers delivering consistent quality service free from disruptions, interruptions causing chaos, havoc, wreaking havoc, operations grinding, halting. Progress, stagnation ensues until resolved, professionally managed, appropriately handled, promptly preventing escalation, problems escalating, exponentially compounding damage, irreparably destroying goodwill built painstakingly, meticulously cultivated over extended durations. Conclusion: choosing the right enterprise-level accounting software involves understanding specific organizational needs, evaluating different deployment options, and prioritizing essential features that contribute to financial accuracy and efficiency. Considering factors such as scalability, integration capabilities, and compliance requirements helps ensure that the selected software supports current operations and adapts to future growth seamlessly. Investing in a comprehensive solution that includes advanced analytics, strong security measures, and flexible pricing models allows businesses to stay competitive and make informed decisions based on accurate financial data. Ultimately, the goal is to find a balance between cost-effectiveness and long-term value that aligns with the strategic objectives of the organization and enhances its financial management capabilities.